What's up, guys? This is John with BoxOtter Gaming, and today we're back playing Ace Combat 7 Skies Unknown. When we last left off, we did Mission 1, and now we're going to jump right into Mission 2, so hope you guys are ready, because I'm super excited, so let's go.
As of 1 p.m. today, the Kingdom of Erusia has declared war on the Osean Federation. As soon as the news broke out, enemy aircraft began bombing Osean territory, causing widespread destruction. The Air Defense Force has released a statement saying this violent attack was carried out by drones. They speculate the drones were secretly transported to Osea in shipping containers and launched remotely. The Secretary of the Navy has stated that the enemy was targeting naval ports across the country. According to the Secretary, all of the nation's aircraft carriers, including one still under construction, sustained severe damage in the attacks. We have yet to hear back from the department as to the fate of Osean carriers currently at sea. Hold on, I've just received breaking news. The International Space Elevator, which is being built in southern Usia, has been seized by the Erusian army.
How long would it
Reports say
take?
Former President Harling was touring the site at the time, but his current whereabouts are unknown. Our sources in government tell us it was Harling's policies regarding the space elevator that caused economic frictions in the area, and which ultimately led to this war. Located near Erusia, on the continent of Usia, the space elevator has been under construction for some time now. The Executive Office of the Osean Federation has declared a national state of emergency. They have ordered all its armed forces, including Usian peacekeepers, to mobilize and make the necessary preparations to launch an immediate counterattack. Ladies and gentlemen, our country is officially at war.
That's what
Stay
you
tuned
said.
for further updates.
Breaking news from ENN.
ENN.
Osea launched an attack on the capital today, striking Farbanti from their aircraft carrier, the Kestrel II. After a brutal battle, the Erusian Air Force successfully repelled them. During the air raid, the Osean Air Force fired missiles at the city and managed to shoot down a number of Erusian fighters. Some of the disabled planes then crashed into residential areas.
Perfect. That's awesome, I guess.
The world was
That'll
screwed.
happen.
20 years ago, the Earth got slammed by an asteroid.
Ace Combat 4.
Asia was on the wrong side of the planet and got hit. Hard. Refugees swarmed the Erusian Republic, the biggest country on the continent, plunging it into chaos. They were desperate and started a war, one they had no hope of winning.
Airplanes.
That's the war my dad fought and died in. The biggest nations from 2 continents went head to head, and the so-called righteous Oseans struck the deal that ended it. They fancied themselves the only nation that could bring peace and stability to the world. They even tried saving the Usians, still suffering from the disaster. That's how a space elevator, stretching way up into the sky, ended up being built in Usia, paid for by the Oseans. President Harling said he did it out of compassion for his fellow humans. But to the folks in Erusia,
Why?
it looked like Osea was moving in to take over.
Yeah, build it right next to your
Erusia went
enemy.
From being a republic, back to being a kingdom. When they started this new war, they managed to get the drop on everyone. The second the declaration hit the news, Erusian forces took control of the space elevator without spilling a single drop of blood.
They just marched right in.
President Harling was touring the elevator when it happened and disappeared.
That's perfect.
Then, while that was going on, the Erusian ships that were docked all around Osea released a swarm of drone fighters they had hidden on board in containers. No one thought they were
Grunder.
capable of doing what they did that day. With pinpoint accuracy, they managed to take out everything that was military, and not a single civilian was hurt in the process. Osea pissed lots of people off with their huge military presence around the world. Erusia didn't have the same reach, but they could hit their targets faster and cleaner. And when all this was going down, I just so happened to be in my flying drag racer.
Yeah, it was perfect. Worked out great for you, didn't it? Oh, it worked out great for her.
In case you were wondering, yeah, I survived.
You should have worked on the ejection
I
seat.
crashed in a bombed-out Osean Air Force base, then got arrested for breaking wartime aviation laws or some crap. The world went from being at peace to being at war. all in the blink of an eye.
And you went from being free to being in prison. Really quick. You'll be alright. Oh, so sad.
I was tried, found guilty, and stuffed into a cargo ship. For company, I had some court-martialed soldiers. And remember those mothballed planes I told you about before? They were loaded on the ship, too.
I like the music. It's very funky.
And then swung east. That's how I got here. I was thousands of kilometers
Paradise.
from Erusia, on the opposite side of the Yuzian continent. For a port, it was dull as hell. It had 3 rusty patrol boats, and the base? The fences were topped with
444th.
razor wire, the tower had a searchlight and machine guns, and a truck with a gun turret was parked in front of the gate. Its gun was aimed at the yard.
Well, yeah.
This was a prison.
Yeah, you did bad.
This place looked like a full-on base, but half the tanker trucks were just big balloons, and the runways weren't even paved, just painted on the dirt. The whole place was
Neat.
just one big fat lie. The only reason I was here is because they knew I'd restored a supersonic plane. They wanted me to make something out of the mothballed planes they brought, that they could park on the fake runway. Can you believe that shit?
I can.
I tried to escape.
How did that work
They
out for
found
you?
out
Yeah,
and
you
set the
got
dogs
caught.
on me.
I don't feel bad for you at all. Mission 2, charges the enemy.
Erusia has made a declaration to the Ocean Federation and all countries on the Yuzian continent stationing the IUN peacekeeping force that we are now at war. Right after the declaration was made, surprise attacks began around the continent that have inflicted major damage to our armed forces. Forces aligned with Erusia are currently appearing throughout Yusia. The combination of these forces has overwhelmed the majority of the continent, and they are now encroaching on us in the east. Additionally, the multinational space elevator has been seized by the Erusian military. After the previous war,
It's not
the space
multinational
elevator
anymore.
became both a symbol of peace and a valuable asset in the fight against growing energy concerns. Whoever has control of it will have enormous influence over the entire continent.
What is with
Cannot
the,
turn a blind eye to this critical situation.
what's the point of the space
Fort
elevator?
Gray's Air Base Squadron has been entered into the order of battle to reclaim the elevator as an advance element. First, you will attack all hostiles coming in the east of Schofield Plateau to stop any interference with the Allied ground troops. The enemy has deployed several vehicles equipped with anti-air radar along the roads. You are to destroy them.
Okay,
They should not pose much of a threat.
but what if they do?
However, there is a high likelihood that the attack will draw more enemy air support. If that happens, fight them off swiftly and establish air superiority.
That doesn't sound too tough. Okay. Trick or clown. You're gonna die, clown. So let's see if there's any aircraft that I can get. So I mean, clearly there's like MiGs down this way, Sukhois, MiG-31, Su-30, Su-34, Su-37. And all that leads up to Su-35S, Su-47, culminating in the Su-57. So then there's also this one, which is if you go to the Mirage, and then down to Gripen C, Raphael, something like that. Gets you over there. Anyway, so the Typhoon's in there. The one I'm concentrating on is going this way, because I want the F-35. I could go either way on the F-22, but then up here, so if you go F-2A, Even this way, F-15C, F-15E, and the YF-23. That's the one I really want. So I really want the F-35 and the YF-23. So that's what I'm working for. So yeah, I guess we'll see. I can't afford that just yet, so we'll just start the mission. This is the one time that you'll see me fly the F-16. Wait, I need to go to the aircraft tree. I think there are things I can buy. Short range aerial suppression air missile. We'll use that. Or this one. Maybe we'll use this one. Because it looked like it was a ground mission. Might turn into an air-to-air mission, but that's fine. Go ground penetration bomb. Let's soup this bad boy up. There we go. And sortie.
Squadron, sortie, ASAP.
Okay, let's go. Dang, we're already at like 10 minutes and the game hasn't even started. Charge the enemy, May 17th, 2019 at 10 o'clock. Ooh.
Current target is on rails, but there's still military vehicles and anti-air weaponry. Destroy the target. But HQ has made it clear that no harm should come to civilians and no damage is to be done to public facilities.
But, any aircraft shot down could land in civilian territory.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days. Do you have visual on the anti-air radar vehicles? They should be close. Yep. Missile launched.
Intercept! Fire the AA! Get the radar vehicle out of there! We don't have any anti-air weaponry in place yet.
It's popping off now, Trigger. The war has officially begun.
And I missed. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Hold up. Whoa. I think I would have died in real life from that.
They've got their anti-air guns aimed right at us.
We're using the containers now. Those weapons are meant for tactical flexibility. Requesting permission to move the vehicle. We can't wait any longer. We need interceptors now. What the hell do you mean the nearest airbase hasn't got any fighters?
Stop shooting at me.
Target destroyed. 3 to go. Continue to engage at your discretion. Enemy interceptors inbound. Prepare to engage in 30 seconds. We'll go. Here they come. Take them down. Okay, recruits. Pay attention to who's on what side. The newest IFF is connected to our entire force via satellite. It's reliable, so trust your radars. 2 targets remaining.
That radar was just about to go online. We pushed the plan forward too fast. The base was too far from Allied territory.
Box 2!
Don't stall. Mayday.
They're losing it after their allies on the ground were taken out. Can't say I blame them. Targeting range of guns. Trigger, there's one more to go. Lockdown bandit.
That's a miss.
We're gonna go and take care of this bad boy.
Column 3, Box 2. Enemy is under cloud in pursuit.
Fox 2, Fox 2. Target eliminated.
Move the enemy aircraft away from the base.
They're trying to end this quickly.
Hi.
Locked. Target locked. Firing.
Good work, Trigger. Pile of scrap. Missile did not connect. Missed.
Whoa.
Great work.
All right, that works.
Just affect your field of vision. They also mess with your HUD and radar. And Seekers can sometimes lose their lock-on to their targets, too.
This is a diminished tracking ability in the clouds.
Golem 1, enemy will crash in a residential area.
Just worry about staying alive for now.
Whoa.
He's mine. He's not getting away. Mage 2, missile away. So you want us to take down the enemy without damaging any public facilities? That's gonna be a circus.
Phase 2, that's the stuff.
Targeting gun range.
Alrighty.
All right, clean up that last radar vehicle. There's nothing in your way now.
Cool.
That was the last radar vehicle. Great work. Oh, to see the Erusians' faces now. Continue with the mission.
It's very cool, the different things that you can do.
Enemy transports are taxiing.
Let's...
No, they're not linked to the radar vehicle. Launch manually. Redo the setup. Here's some feedback from those war merchants. Write your manuals in a language we can understand. Launch preparations complete. Submarines, whenever you're ready. Stand clear, 15 meters.
Target destroyed.
UAVs ready to launch.
Whoa! I don't know what that was. Interesting, though. Well, I wish I could have bombed those.
What happened? Status report. Multiple bogies on radar. They're close. Wait, they're being launched. You're clear to engage. They're probably hostile. Judging by the way
Whoa.
they look, being locked onto, they gotta be drones. Well spotted, clown. No doubt about it. We're dealing with UAVs. But that doesn't change a thing. Just think of them as somewhat clever decoys. Take them all down. These drones have great agility. All aircraft. You know what high G turns are, right? Use them. HQ, this is Golem 1. Bandits confirmed as UAVs.
Okay.
Repeat, bandits are drones.
Bandits are in the clouds. Golem 1, that doesn't matter. Destroy all enemy fighters and get out.
It doesn't matter. You see, it can change in an instant, you know. I
Whoa.
just wish they'd give us a bit more warning.
Oh.
Enemy behind you.
Enemy UAV confirmed destroyed. Hell yeah.
You do have like flares that you can
3 enemies to
deploy
go.
if the missiles are coming at you. And see, that's what happens when the tracker starts losing them in the clouds.
The enemy knows a few moves, but that's about it. Just chase them down and pull the trigger.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Targeting range of guns.
These things are a pain in the butt. Oh,
I'm buying dinner for anyone who takes down an enemy.
well, I already took down several enemies.
Doing good. Just 2 more.
Enemy in front of me and behind me.
See?
Chaff and flares are running low.
Whoa. Kind of wasted that, but
Crap. The aircraft is icing up. I'm getting a warning.
Get out of the clouds. The ice will melt.
turn around.
You're running out of missiles. Clouds are screwing
Am
up
I
the
really?
accuracy. 1 to go. Let's get through this
Spending too long in the clouds causes... yeah.
I've got him in my sights. Fox 2.
Oh, okay.
Nice kill, Trigger. Enemy aircraft confirmed down.
Let's hang out in the clouds then. See what happens.
Skies are clear. Nice work, everyone. Mission complete. RTB.
Mission accomplished.
Couldn't have done any better. Returning to base.
Sorry, this one's a little difficult to
Maybe the bandits we took down caused civilian
talk and
casualties.
play at the same time. But it's super fun. I love it.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days. You shoot, someone gets killed. The guys in charge take care of the rest.
Super cool.
Current target is on rails.
Skip that. The F-14D Super Tomcat, a large carrier-based fighter that can carry long-range anti-air missiles. Its automatic variable wing allow for superior combat at all speeds and altitudes. Its unofficial nickname, Super Tomcat. It's actually its actual name.
You've given us air superiority by destroying their radar. The first barrier keeping us from retaking the space elevator is gone. Now is the time to group up and begin the counteroffensive. Let us reclaim what is ours.
Alright. That's the debrief. Doesn't really matter. But that's all the time that I've got in this episode, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Next episode, we'll do Mission 3. So, again, thank you guys so much for watching. And if you have any suggestions, leave it down in the comments below. And I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. So, I'll see you in the next episode of Ace Combat 7. Later!